Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Choose Your Own Adventurers, Broomghost's D&D podcast about four friends that get sucked into a magical video game. They now have to make their way through games you may or may not recognize to earn enough save tokens to get home. I'm your host and DM, Shawn.
My name is Jared, and I'm playing Krogus, Sugnork.
I'm Jake, Roach, and I'm playing Beezow, Hornpub.
I'm Joe. I don't know if we have to do last names, but I'm Joe Gooden, I guess. And I'm Stumbleton, Rawtoe, Rockefeller.
I'm Crystal. Last name, Mystery. I'm playing Leon Spangle.
Edited for privacy.
It's not a mystery. We are siblings. In fur away.
In fur away.
All right. So, guys, welcome back to episode 4 of Choose Your Own Adventurers. Who can tell me about the adventure so far?
We killed a skeleton.
And a spider.
And a skeleton on a spider.
Damn.
I played the skeleton's ribs like a xylophone after several failed attempts that made me look like a fool.
You wanted it so bad.
I got a wizard wand.
Oh yeah, we got cool items. At that
Yeah.
We did get cool items.
I got a purse.
Which, by the way, I've never added, so that's where I'm at.
Do you need to know what you got?
It was a wand. That's about it.
There's probably only one in this game.
I'm going to add...
Joe, you got the Wand of Entangle.
Wand of Entanglement's an adult film.
Tangled is a different kind of adult film.
Yeah. Wand of Tangled is different.
Entanglement or tangle?
So you guys... I'm ignoring you.
I'm just saying, he's
So
not
you
explaining
guys-
much.
I'm getting there, you fuck. So,
Wait, is
you guys...
the wand tangled?
What a grumpy goose. Go ahead, Shawn.
Entangled is a pretty sweet spell. So, I was trying to hook you up.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
So, Joe, tell me about episode 1.
Yeah, episode 1 started with us as middle schoolers, and we were having like a game night / I don't know if it was a sleepover. I don't know how cool we were.
Oh, you know you were fucking sleeping over, bro.
Oh, dude,
Hell yeah.
you're right. I brought the Dr. Pepper and root beer.
Rated
and
E
everything.
for everyone.
Yeah, and then Jake and Jared's mom brought a game system for us, and she had a Jersey accent. And she, it was like kind of this weird console that we'd never seen before. Somehow had cables that fit into the TV, and we were able to get sucked into a universe.
Yeah, so Jared, what happened after that?
A very loud, booming voice told us that in order to escape the game, we have to collect all of the tokens. And after fumbling around for a little bit, we came across our friend Stefan, who told us that we need to go into a cave and save his waifu from a scary nebulous thing that lives down there. And we don't know for sure whether this is connected to our whole token thing or not yet. We're just kind of assuming. And so, still plenty of time for Stefan to betray us. But, you know.
So yeah, we followed Stefan and his awesome pig. For a while, we helped him craft some tools that were much needed, and then we went on ahead in that cave and fought some fearsome beasts, such as spider and skeleton and spider riding skeleton.
The spider was riding the skeleton.
You guys literally never fought a skeleton by itself. I mean, you never fought a spider by itself. You only fought the spider and skeleton combo. You've also fought a zombie.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's important to mention that we froze the spider and then thawed the spider.
Yeah, that's
yes,
teamwork.
Well, I thought that I was burning him, but I'm a ice dragon.
We came into that room.
That shit was the funniest
That was
thing to me. That was so funny. Jake's like, this gives me an idea. And like thinking he can light stuff on fire, and then he fucking ice breath. That was so funny.
We came into that room, and the skeleton was like, this thing's fucking heavy.
So, Crystal, what did you say? Anything?
Oh yeah, so we defeated the many dangers in the dungeon, and we descended to find a familiar voice. A creepy, hot woman. who may try to kill us. And it might be okay.
Yeah, so this whole time Stefan had told you that his love, Alexis, was lost in the cave, and at one point he told you that she died down there. And when you guys finally got to the bottom of the cave, you heard a voice saying, "Hello, Stefan," and as you all turned around, it was Alexis. Now, and that's where we left off on the last episode. So, let's get back into it.
Okay.
So,
I'm there.
Just to recap, you guys are in the bottom of this cave. You can see like a wide open space, and there's a big stone structure that you guys are right in front of. And there's a big crevice that goes down, and there's lava that's flowing down there as well. Alexis, of course, looks to Stefan and says, "Hello, Stefan." And Stefan is kind of taken aback, and you can tell that he's like, every time you guys would talk about Alexis, he would get like really clammy and upset. So he sees Alexis and he goes, "Alexis, no, but you, how? This is impossible." And as he's kind of stammering backwards, Oinksy, who is being held by Beezow, jumps out of Beezow's arms and runs to Alexis. And he's kind of like circling her and sniffing her because, Oinksy, who also loved Alexis too, they were all best friends. So, but as you guys are kind of paying attention to Oinksy, he sniffs Alexis and he kind of wrinkles his brow and shakes his head. And then he runs around and hides behind Stefan.
She didn't pass the vibe check.
She's a hot zombie.
Can Oinksy still understand me? Hey, Oinksy, what did you learn?
The time has expired.
Okay. I wasn't keeping track of the time, so I'm still trying to check on Oinksy. What'd you learn, old boy?
He just like looks at you and like shakes his head and like kind of hides behind Stefan.
I forgot the hand motion I'm supposed to give him. I start just making vile hand motions. I'm just poking my finger into a hole.
Hey, Stefan, is that Alexis? Should we just go back up to the surface? I think we're done, right? We found her. We can get back up. I think there's no more monsters.
As you start talking to Stefan, like Alexis cocks her head very quickly and stares at you, and you get like a very uncomfortable feeling in your body. But you can tell that you're being motioned to be silenced.
Do I roll for Constitution so I don't poop myself? Or do I
You know what? Let's roll for Constitution so you don't poop yourself. That's great.
All right, let's do
That's
it.
the feeling overtaking your body.
All right, 1d20 for my pants. Here we go.
By the way, you are not wearing pants.
Yeah, so if you
It's
shit
canon,
yourself
I'm not wearing
in
pants.
public,
So it would just go onto the ground.
So, Rawtoe, with a 12, your stomach gurgles and you can feel it, but you like clench just in time so that no poop comes out of your butt.
Perfect. Guys,
Good job.
We have to go to the surface as quickly as possible.
for unrelated reasons.
For unrelated stomach gurgle reasons.
Did I see that look that she just shot at Rawtoe? Okay.
Yes.
I immediately grapple Alexis and try to wrestle her to the ground and hold her.
Oh my god.
Starting with violence.
Go ahead and roll a strength check. With disadvantage.
Okay. They were the same, so 13.
Okay. So you go to grapple Alexis, and as soon as you kind of close your eyes and go to tackle her, and your hands meet and there's nothing in between you, and you look behind you and Alexis is now standing behind you, and she gives you a kick on the butt and you fall over. So you're now laying prone.
Oh, shit.
Stefan runs in front of Alexis and he stops her. He's like, Alexis, stop. What happened to you? What happened to you? And she just kind of looks at him and smiles. And there's like little wisps of purple in her eyes. And so she looks at Stefan and she says, I was chosen. He thinks I'm strong. He gave me his powers. Stefan says, Alexis, he's evil. This isn't like you. Please come to me. We can save you. And Alexis, you can see her brow furrow as she gets mad and she says, you let me die. He showed me everything, Stefan. The master knows all. And just 4 more souls and he can enter this realm.
I'm like counting them.
With you, I will restore my master, and he will show us all. He showed me the end. Now it's time to meet yours. Alexis' eyes shine bright purple, and her body contorts and turns black. Her arms and legs stretch out to double the length they were before. She opens her mouth and lets out a blood-curdling scream that kind of sounds like static is in behind it. With that, she blinks and disappears suddenly, and nobody can see her. From the shadows walks 2 zombies. I want everybody to roll me a perception check, guys.
All right.
15.
I rolled a 9 plus 1, so I got 10.
14.
20.
Damn, I don't be perceiving.
Okay, so, Joe, did you read out your number?
Yeah, I did a 15. It was a d20 plus 2.
Okay, so, Krogus and Leon, you guys are more focused on the 2 zombies that just walked in. You didn't really see anything. Beezow and Stumbleton, you see that Alexis had teleported directly behind Oinksy and has picked up Oinksy.
No.
Not on my watch.
Okay. So the zombies are now closing in on you guys, and I want everybody to now roll me initiative.
13.
Ooh.
Dang, Beezow's got the rolls tonight.
I rolled
God
20.
damn.
17.
Okay.
20 plus 2.
Dang.
I'm still getting up off the ground. That's why.
Okay. So it'll be Beezow, Leon, Stumbleton, and then Krogus to start, okay? So, Beezow, what are you doing?
Where am I in relation to Alexis and Oinksy?
Good question. So, you're definitely within your movement speed to get to Alexis and Oinksy. You're not quite in your movement speed to get to the zombies. They kind of walked out of the shadows. So it would take one full action in order for you to get close enough to be able to attack the zombies your next turn. But you absolutely could get to Alexis and Oinksy, because Oinksy hid behind Stefan, and then Alexis popped up behind Oinksy.
Okay. I yell to everybody, "She's got the pig!" as I sprint in their general direction to tackle Oinksy out of her hands. Try to wrestle. I don't know if she's like ethereal or if she's really there, so I'm just fully gonna try to grab Oinksy to wrestle him away.
So are you going for Oinksy or are you going for Alexis?
Oinksy.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a strength check for like grappling.
Okay.
Oh.
18 plus
A
2.
20. Okay, so what
That's
I'm
a
going
hot.
to do is, because Alexis is holding on to Oinksy, she's going to roll a strength check as well.
Okay.
And we'll see who has a stronger roll. Ooh, a 10. So you manage to yoink Oinksy out of her hands. That is, however, going to count as your action. So is there anything else you'd like to do for a bonus action with your turn?
Is that like an expendable option? Like I can only do that once?
Your action surge is your expendable option that you can only do once. And we haven't long rested since the last time that we played, so you actually may not have your long rest.
My action surge.
Your action surge, sorry, yeah.
Okay, but I still can roll for another action.
Yeah, you could do a bonus action. Like you could toss Oinksy to somebody. You could give somebody a potion.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't attack.
Okay. So I grabbed Oinksy. I'm gonna thrust him towards Stefan.
Okay.
And tell him, protect Oinksy.
Gotcha. All right. So Leon, you're up.
All right. I'm fully just gonna shoot at a zombie.
Okay.
Oh man, I rolled a 7 to hit.
Okay, so unfortunately the arrow its trajectory isn't quite lined up, and it whizzes past the zombie, and they, it doesn't hit them.
God.
Okay. Would you like to do a bonus action at all?
Can I shoot another arrow?
You cannot.
Oh no. I'm just gonna start stomping the ground because I'm frustrated.
Okay.
You can do the
Okay.
why I oughta.
Next up, it is Stumbleton, Rawtoe, Rockefeller.
All right. So I remember that I have a sickle as well, and I am staring at the ground because I don't want to make eye contact with her. And if anything, I want to avoid her at all possible. So I grab my sickle and I run at one of the zombies to lop its head off with the inner side of the sickle.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me to hit.
Not the best, but a 15.
So that will hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
A 4.
4. Excellent.
Excellent.
So you hit the zombie and it kind of gets caught on his collarbone, but you take like a huge gash of flesh away from him, and he like stumbles back, and he was like that. You can tell that did some serious damage to him.
That's why my name is Stumbleton. Get it? No?
Good one, Stumbleton.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, Joe, anything else you'd like to do? Any bonus actions?
I don't know if I have any bonus actions that are worthwhile, so I'm gonna call it there.
All right. That leads us to Krogus Sugnork.
Okay. So Oinksy has been wrestled away from Alexis, yes?
Correct, yep.
Is Alexis standing on the ground, or is she floating in the air? I wasn't clear on that.
She's standing.
Okay. Then I am going to pull my quarterstaff, and still a little bit angry from when she kicked me in the butt. So I'm going to fully leap off of the ground and, like, Emperor Palpatine, like, spin in the air and try to strike her with my quarterstaff.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me on acrobatics.
Hell yeah. I'm great.
For your
I'm great
jump.
at this. This is going to be terrible. Okay. 19.
Wow,
Nice.
so you just did exactly what you said.
Nice.
You jumped up,
You are
pulled
the
out
Senate.
your quarterstaff. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I am the Senate. 12.
12. Okay, so maybe it was the fact that your jump just kind of looked too cool. But as soon as you land and your staff comes down, Alexis blinks and teleports 5 feet back away from you and just out of reach of your quarterstaff.
I'm going to use my bonus action to rage.
Perfect.
Do it.
So Krogus has entered a rage.
Hell yeah.
So, with that, it's Stefan's turn, and Stefan grabs Oinksy and kind of like Oinksy like jumps up and wraps around his neck, and Stefan turns away from Alexis and focuses his attention on the zombies, and he runs and he is going to attack one of the zombies here.
Ooh.
So Stefan is going to roll to attack with his pickaxe. And he's just going to roll a d20, an 8. Unfortunately, Stefan misses, but now it is Oinksy's turn, and Oinksy is going to roll to slam one of these Zambonis.
Yeah!
Oinksy slam.
Oinksy.
Should we start the chant? Yeah.
Oinksy does hit. Let me see.
A Minecraft pig just like kind of loosely.
What's Minecraft?
I don't know.
Okay, so he's just got kind of, he's just a pig, guys, so he can't do massive damage here.
So proud of you.
Ooh,
Calm
he
down.
did a 1.
Good job, Oinksy.
So
Boom.
Nice.
Oinksy attacked the same zombie that Stumbleton, Rawtoe, Rockefeller attacked.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that zombie really didn't give a shit. He was just like, Oinksy ran up to him and dropped his head and like rammed him, and it hit him in the leg, and the zombie kind of like stumbled back, but he was not fazed by that at all.
It didn't like hyperextend his knee or anything.
Right.
Dang.
So
That's too bad.
now it is the zombie's turn. The zombie, it took a pretty big hit from Rawtoe. So this one is going after Rawtoe here.
Don't do that.
Let's see. We're going to roll to hit.
Take a no thank you serving.
Okay. And Joe, what is your armor class?
Perfect. Let me see. 12.
Horde.
It is a 12? Okay.
With
So
poison defense.
that zombie goes to grab you to try to attack you. And you dodge out of the way just in time. You just barely misses you. But unfortunately, the second zombie that is right beside it is also hungry for your flesh.
Well.
So it is going to roll to attack you as well. For fuck's sake. Okay. Well, it rolled a 9. So this zombie also just, it goes to like jump at you, but it's kind of in the way of its friend, so it like bumps into the other zombie and just completely misses you. So both of the zombies miss. Nobody did any damage. Alexis, she is watching all the fight go down, and she teleports again and goes to pick up Oinksy one more time.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
What does she want with this pig?
I just want to say,
Bitch.
I'm so aerodynamic without my pants that those zombies had no chance.
No chance at all.
That is
full range of motion.
what happened.
Yeah,
No
very
chance,
swift.
Pants. Okay, that brings us up to Beezow.
Oh man. I don't want to risk hurting Oinksy, but I'm so goddamn fired up from Krogus's spin move. I'm just feeling like sympathetic rage from that moment. Plus watching Oinksy poop that zombie, I'm feeling myself. So I'm gonna grab my greatsword. And I'm gonna try to catch Alexis before she can flip out of the way again.
Okay,
With just a
Go ahead and roll the hit.
vertical slash.
vertical slash.
Well, shit. That's a 7.
Unfortunately, the 7 does miss.
Well, there's that.
Anything else you'd like to do at all, Jake, or are you comfortable with it there?
I say a cuss word. I'm really embarrassed.
What is the 8th grade cuss word that you say?
What is it?
I like to think, Jake, that like you say the word, but you like self like bleep it out. So you're like, like, you know,
Oh,
Jeez.
what the?
I go, God damn it.
all right.
Okay, Leon.
I still have my blanket, right?
You gave it to
I
Oinksy
wrapped
like forever
Oinksy.
ago.
Yeah, so it's like it's around, right? Can I still?
Tell me what you want to do, and I will
What
say yes or
wanna
no.
do is throw the blanket towards, in between Alexis and Oinksy to see if it will deter her at all, because I can't tell if she can even be stopped by a physical object. I'm trying to determine if hitting her with swords is even worth it.
Yeah. She might be
Okay.
spectral.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, like
you are close enough where you could do that if you wanted to.
All right. I hook my blanket.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a. What do I think? How about a dexterity check, just to see if you like open the blanket wide enough to land over her and throw it far enough. We'll say that that's
All right.
dexterity.
I'm spreading the blanket, and I got a 20.
Beautiful. So you throw that blanket perfectly, and it lands like lengthways over Alexis and Oinksy, and you can see that the blanket has landed on her.
Oh, so it drapes over her figure. It doesn't just fall.
Yep,
Okay.
correct. Unfortunately, that is your action.
So I can't fight now?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, because
shit.
your your action was to.
To put the pig in the blanket.
Tuck them in.
But I mean, you can shout out anything. You can use a bonus action if there's anything you'd like to do.
Yeah.
We don't use a lot of bonus actions, which is why I just keep throwing it out
I know.
there.
I'm always looking at them, but I can only
Yeah.
I can use Bardic Inspiration one more time, and I'm kind of saving it. All right. Well, my turn is over. I threw the blanket.
You wanna cuss?
No. I have no such need. I'll be like, aha!
Feels pretty
Because
good.
now I can see that it lands on it.
So, Stumbleton, you just saw Leon throw the blanket. It's now draped over Alexis as she's sort of reaching for Oinksy.
I am going to use my wand of entangle.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna roll a d20, and we got a 4.
Hey-o. Big money.
Okay.
Get tangled, Booch.
Definitely not the way I wanted it
So-
to go. I wanted the vines to wrap
Untie your
around her.
shoes.
Yeah.
So, your shot goes a little wide, and you just miss Alexis. And unfortunately, you did hit Oinksy. So, from the ground, grasping weeds and vines sprout out in a 20-foot square. And it's more behind Oinksy, but it's just within range. And so now Oinksy is actually trapped in that spot, unless he can roll a high enough strength check to get out.
Okay.
Does that
Beezow,
protect him?
Beezow, don't get mad. This could be a good thing. If
too
Oinksy
late.
can't get out of there, Alexis might not be able to take him out of there. Might be okay
He's a
in there.
sitting duck.
Is he in piggy jail?
You've doomed him.
What if Alexis is just trying to pet him?
Could be.
I think we all just went into fight
Yeah.
mode here.
Did anybody think about that? No, we just started punching.
Well, I had already
She
kind of talked to
scrims.
Stefan earlier about this contingency where I was like, yeah, no, I'll kill your girlfriend. And the first thing she did was fuck with my best friend, Oinksy, so I have all the reason in the world to attack.
Best friend.
Well,
Strength.
So
Alright,
that brings us to Krogus, I believe. Right? Or no, I'm sorry, it's Beezow.
Hold on.
It is?
I didn't get my bonus action. I run over to Krogus and I give him Nux. And that's my bonus action.
he deserves it.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Been waiting this whole time.
I lean into him and I lean into him and I whisper, "Do it again."
Right after you botch this spell and trap our friend, and then you're like, yeah.
Nice job, buddy. That's kind of like me also throwing in the towel. I'm like, I'm done with this one. I'm tapping out.
Well, I've done all I can do. Where is Alexis in relation to Oinksy? Because it's a 20-foot square of vines, you said? She's not near enough to him, though, to be caught by that?
No, the way that the entangled spell landed on the ground, it was far enough away that it just barely got Oinksy, and Alexis was just out of the way.
In that case, I am going to run over
Where's the zombies?
run over to Oinksy, and let's see. I want to see I want to see if I can do a 2-weapon fighting thing here, but it's more for the comedy of it. You can tell me whether or not this is allowed, because
it's
I'm
allowed.
going to like dash over and wrap both of my arms around Oinksy and try to like pull him out of the vines to like start moving away from him. But as I like lean over and grab him, I intentionally throw my ass at Alexis, who is still covered by the blanket and can't see me there, and try to like hip check her onto the ground the same way that she like knocked me onto the ground before.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a strength check to see if you get to save Oinksy from the vines.
Pluck him like a watermelon.
18.
He's ripe for the picking.
18. Easy. You grab Oinksy out of that, out of those vines, like they were nothing. You just tear them like they were pieces of paper. And now what I want you to do, I want you to go ahead and roll me an athletics check with advantage because she is currently blindfolded by the blanket.
You're welcome.
14. Oh, because
14?
it's advantage, so I get 2 rolls, correct? Okay.
Correct.
17. No, 18, excuse me.
Ooh,
All right.
nice.
So, you definitely hit Alexis with that 18. So, go ahead and roll me an unarmed strike.
4.
4. Okay. Also, so you hit Alexis, you body checked her, and she takes the damage, and just like you did, she fell over, and she's kind of like underneath this blanket, like you can see her like kicking it and trying to get it off of her.
And I know we haven't been using movement that specifically, but if I like whatever movement I have left, I'm like running away, Oinksy tucked under my arm.
So if you guys are in combat with somebody and you turn and run away, they get what's called an attack of opportunity. They can roll to hit you and attack you immediately because you're running away from them and exposing your back. So if Alexis wasn't knocked prone, she would have had an attack of opportunity. So what Jared just did was really smart. He knocked her prone and then chose that time to run away with Oinksy and get some distance. So that was a really good play.
For the listener, the whole time Shawn was explaining that, Jared was dancing around like he knew how smart
Well,
it was.
I didn't know when I was doing it how smart it was, but as you started to explain that, I had a moment of like, shit, I forgot that attack of opportunity would happen. But then when I started dancing, it's because I was like, but she's knocked prone, so they cancel each other out.
Yep. That was a great move.
Well, this has been a productive turn.
So now it's Stefan's turn, and Stefan is still looking at those Zambonis, and he is basically at all costs trying to avoid Alexis, right? So he is going to roll to hit one of those Zambonis again. 16! Okay, so he gets to roll a d4 for damage on the zombie, and he's actually going to go for the one that nobody's hit yet.
Wipe that smug look
A
off his
4.
face.
Ooh, my gosh.
A 4. So that zombie takes a pickaxe like right to the chest, and it's like wow, and it's hurt.
Can you make that noise again?
Yeah. He was like wow, right? Like the wind doesn't get knocked out of him, but you can tell that there's like a primal part of this being that knows that should have hurt. So it kind of like staggers back because that was a pretty hefty hit. But now it is angry. So it's now the zombie's turn. So that zombie that just got hit is going to roll to attack Stefan. A natural 1. So that zombie lunges for Stefan and misses so bad that it actually hits the other zombie for a slam attack, which is a 1d6 plus 1. So I'm going to go ahead and roll a d6 here and add 1 to it. 3. So that other zombie has now taken 4 more damage from its own partner.
Gosh.
Now it is the other zombie's turn.
What the heck, bro?
And he...
Yeah, as you say, does he get up and just punch the other zombie?
God dang it, Bobby. You hit me in the dang leg. The zombie gets hit by its friend and immediately turns and aggroes on its friend. So this zombie is now going to attack the other zombie.
There we go.
A 9. So that doesn't hit. So the zombie goes to attack the other one and completely misses. And now it's Alexis's turn. So if you recall, Krogus had knocked Alexis prone, and Alexis is now under a blanket. You hear like that loud, blood-curdling scream, and Alexis, there's like a pulse that hits the ground, and because nobody's close enough to her, it doesn't damage anybody. If you would, it could have. But it does like shatter the vines that Oinksy was in. So if Krogus didn't save Oinksy, you can see that Oinksy would have taken some serious damage there. So Alexis is going to stand up and rip the blanket off of her. And she is looking around for Oinksy, but she doesn't quite see who took him. And let's start right back up at the top.
Can I Bardic Inspiration Beezow before his turn?
Sure.
Okay. Here we go. I don't have to roll anything, right?
No, Bardic Inspiration is just like you do have to like say something.
All right. Beezow.
What?
Listen to this. Check this out. Beezow. You gotta kill this guy's wife. Beezow. You gotta take the girl's life. I threw the blanket. She is in the ghost, so you can kick her ashy's toes. How do you feel?
Now, Leon, remind me what the Bardic Inspiration does.
First of all, rude.
It gave me gout.
It gave him gout. Okay. It's a bonus action. A creature other than myself within 60 feet that can hear me. They gain 1 Bardic Inspiration die, a d6. So once within the next 10 minutes, Beezow can roll the die and add that number to an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw.
Sweet.
Perfect.
Okay.
You can wait until after rolling the d20 before deciding to use the Bardic Inspiration die also.
And it lasts for what, like 10 minutes or
10
something
minutes.
like, or an hour?
Okay.
Yep.
10 minutes? Okay.
That's good.
Which is quite a while because remember, after the end of every round, only 6 seconds has passed. So it is quite a long time when you're in combat.
So I'm not gonna use that quite right away. Is it my turn now?
Yep. We're back to Beezow.
Okay. I want to talk to Stefan, but he's probably a little preoccupied with the zombies, so I'm gonna finish them off first. Seeing these bumbling zombies kind of going at each other, stumbling over each other, I leap over Stefan and do a fucking front flip and try to slash them both in one hit.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check for that front flip.
Ugh.
8. Okay, so you don't quite land the front flip.
Shame.
You do like most of a flip, but unfortunately you kind of land on your butt.
God damn it.
Yeah, unfortunately your flip just didn't quite land.
Man, I'm just trying to be cool like Krogus.
Yeah. So what you could do, or what I'm gonna say, because this is again is at my discretion, is you could take a swipe with your sword, but because you're in a compromised position, it would be at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it anyway.
Okay. So roll me 2 d20s to hit, and we'll take the lowest number.
Oh, okay. That's an 11.
An 11.
And a 6.
Unfortunately, you swing, and just because of the way that you kind of landed on your butt, it like kind of jarred you, and you like your swing just goes wide, and you don't make contact with the zombie.
Cool.
It's because you didn't commit to
Na-
the swear word.
Probably.
I commit swear word.
Do you want to say another swear word?
No. I'm feeling
He's not
defeated.
feeling it. Aw.
I just sigh.
It's more
I mean,
disappointing.
there's not enough time for me to talk to Stefan, is there? Because that's why I came over here in the first place. I just wanted to do something cool first.
I would call that a bonus action if you wanted to
Alright.
say something to Stefan.
I landed on my ass and swung like an idiot at the zombies, which is and in a very out of breath kind of voice. I'm like, Stefan, is there any way to save her, or can I kill that bitch? You gotta tell me who's in control of her.
So Stefan looks at you, and he's like freaking out, like he's seeing ghosts. He's really uncomfortable, and he like looks at you, and he's like, she's dead. She's dead.
That's an invitation.
Yeah.
As I'm running away, as I'm sprinting away with Oinksy under my arm, I go, she sure doesn't seem dead.
You can tell, Beezow, by the way that Stefan answered you, that he has no idea.
Yeah.
He is not clear as to what happened to Alexis.
But it sounded like he knew.
All you know,
Like that she referred to somebody who was in control of her, and it sounded like he knew at least about that. That's what I was trying to get at, but he's too shell-shocked.
so he's too shell shocked at the moment, and it's all relating to that evil that was released originally that killed Alexis before. So yeah, he's not in a mind state to be able to answer that sort of question.
All right.
Leon.
All right. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at Alexis's head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because now I'm thinking
Go.
if she's not a ghost, she might be a zombie.
Gotcha. Okay, so go ahead and roll to hit.
Roll a 16.
You shoot your arrow, and as soon as it looks like it's just about to make contact with Alexis, she blinks out of existence, and the arrow completely misses.
I wanted to hit her while she was still under the blanket. Son of a gun!
If you remember, she threw the blanket off of her
I
during
know.
her turn.
I remember. I thought I could get her while she was disoriented. She oriented too fast.
So when she blinked away, she teleported about 20 feet away.
Whoa.
Come back here! I'm done.
Okay.
Get over here, you.
Why are you...
Why? All right, that's me, right?
It is up to you, Rawtoe.
All right, I'm pretty much looking at all this chaos, and I'm going into my rage, like not really understanding what's happening, but I'm just kind of like feeling it, you know. Like I'm just like I'm starting to breathe heavy. I'm starting to, you know, my eyes, I can feel them kind of getting kind of bloodshot, you know. And I just decide to take my warhammer and just sprint at Alexis.
So with when you enter a rage, you gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws. So you get +2 to melee damage with strength weapons, which your warhammer is certainly one of those.
Yes, sir.
So go ahead and roll to hit. So by the way, Alexis did teleport 20 feet away from you, but she's still just within your movement speed to get to it. So you would have to do a little bit of running to get up to her.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I'm fast.
So
remember, I am swift because I don't have pants on.
right. And like when Joe's running, you just hear like, but when Stumbleton's running, you hear nothing. So, so Joe, go ahead and so you run up to Alexis with your warhammer, and you've like entered this rage. I assume that you just like let out like a blood curdling fucking war scream.
Yeah, but it's like super high pitch because I'm a little dwarf.
So go ahead and roll to hit.
All right, so normally my Warhammer is a +4 with the D20, but it should be a +6 now. So we're going to add 2 more to what's about
No.
No?
No. So it's if you hit, your
Oh.
damage is +2 more.
Oh, okay. That's what we're doing. I got a 17.
Okay, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. So I got a D8 +2, so it's going to be a D8 +4. Oof. So +4.
Okay, so 5 damage.
Yes! Right between the eyes.
Alexis really did not like that. That was some major damage. She took
No
that
reaction.
Warhammer and you just completely, you just fucking smashed her arm in. And so she looks at you and screams that same like sort of static scream that she has. And you can tell that did some serious damage.
Nice. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy because I know you're writing me in to die. I know it.
Krogus.
This one might be, excuse me. This one might be a little bit complex. What I want to do here, you'll have to tell me if it's allowed. First and foremost,
Okay.
I see how defeated Beezow has become after his couple of missed attacks, and so as I'm running away with Oinksy tucked under my arm, I run over to Beezow, and I stand back to back with him, and I go, "Little bro, we save Oinksy together." So we're back to back now.
Okay. So, Jake, I want you to give yourself on D&D Beyond an inspiration die.
Hell yeah.
Because you just feel like really inspired by your bro picking you up. And
that's it.
I think it's
huh?
probably...
That's all he feels
I think
inspired
it's-
by.
That's all he's used. That's all he's used. And maybe it's the brotherly love, but Krogus, you're going to go ahead and have an inspiration as well.
Okay, how do you want us to do that again? I don't remember from last time.
Just keep track of whether you have it or
okay.
not.
Oh,
And
okay.
if you get a roll that sucks, you can
Gotcha.
re-roll it. It doesn't matter if it's... The only thing you can't re-roll is damage. It's just like attacks and saves and shit.
Sounds good.
I would like to think that the song "You're the Inspiration" by Chicago is playing in that moment.
I think it's
Yes,
like...
in
I
my
think
heart.
it's more like... I think it's more like Kickstart My Heart. It's like real rockin'. It's just like two bros, and they do that thing where they like clasp, but it's like they grab their forearms. It's just like two fucking macho dudes.
Both of our arms are suddenly
About to kill
they're
some
suddenly
zombs.
glistening.
It's like
so
the hot
far.
rod thing.
Exactly.
Both quietly sobbing.
So,
Awesome. I shed a
Jared,
single tear.
I'm gonna count that as a bonus action because like you just really moved and then you kind of like inspired somebody. So if there's something that you'd like to do, I'm gonna say that you moved half of your movement speed to get to Beezow, but Alexis, if you remember, teleported closer to you because she was trying to get Oinksy. So she's definitely close enough for you to double back and make an attack if you'd like.
So here's what I would like to do. I don't remember which thing it's considered, but there is a way that you can use your attack roll to prepare an attack or prepare an
Yep.
action, and so I won't actually do it on this turn, but do you want to do it like if Alexis does a certain thing, it will trigger the attack that I prepared?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
So as
I can't remember what it's called either.
I'm not seeing it, but as I get back to back with Beezow, out of my back pocket that I've decided exists, I pull out my brand new item, my Cloak of Many Fashions, and if Alexis gets, I have that in one hand, Oixy under the other arm, and if Alexis gets within like reach of us, I want to try to throw it over her, just like Leon did with his.
We know
his
that
cloak,
works.
because that's what's worked the best so
Okay.
far out of anything that we've done.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
where's my blanket at? Can I get that back?
You got to run to pick it up, but
Yeah.
yeah, you could.
Okay, so if she gets near us to try to attack us or to grab Oinksy, that's what I want to do. Is
Do me a favor. remember that in case I forget during Alexis's attack, and just interject when you want that to happen.
And the point of me standing right next to Beezow is like, no matter which one of us she actually attacks, I'm hoping that she'll be near enough that I can do that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Sweet.
Okay.
Stefan's turn.
So now it is Stefan's turn. Stefan looks over at Leon after having just seen that Leon shot a bow. And he's like, everyone, your projectiles won't work. She's invulnerable to them. You have to use physical attacks. Every time you shoot something at her, she'll just disappear. He then turns around and he's going to attack one of the zombies that he's still in combat with. 17. That hits.
Get him.
And
Then he turned around to be like, hey.
Right.
Like when you do something wrong in a game too many times and it's like, have you tried this?
Dumbass.
Yeah.
Try a different weapon.
Leon, the DM forgot to have you roll an insight check after that failed.
What's a DM?
Stefan
A dowel movement?
Stefan just told us that we've been playing for a while and maybe we should turn off the game.
Okay, so now if you remember, the zombies were fighting each other. They were upset. So they are the first zombie is going to roll to attack the second zombie again.
Love this.
And that's a hit. So they roll, I can't remember, a 1d6 plus 1. Okay. Oh, no. Stop. Oh, fuck. Okay.
What are they
hold
doing?
They're fucking.
Oh my god!
So that is a...
We're minors.
5.
This is distracting.
They were minors.
We're
they were
cubers.
underground when they died. So that did major damage to the second zombie there. And of course that zombie is pissed the fuck off, so it's going to attack again. See if it can do some damage. I am going to say that hits. These zombies are not looking very good. They're at each other's throats, and they are doing some massive damage. Alexis is not paying attention to these zombies at all. Her eyes are fixed on Oinksy. So she looks at Krogus, and she is going to try to attack you. Okay, is your armor class higher than a 3?
It is.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, that's
does
cool.
Does my throwing my cloak still trigger even if she doesn't hit me, or does it just roll over to the next one?
I'm gonna let you decide.
I mean, if she swings and misses by that much, I don't think that I would have thrown it.
Right.
I kind of just watched this happen, and I'm
Okay.
kind of furrowing my brow at how much she botched that just now.
You're even more prepared to throw it.
Next time, I'm gonna get you.
Yeah. The rules may be different, so if you're listening to this podcast and you're like, Shawn, that's not how that works. Hey, shut up, you nerd. Let our friends have fun.
Shut up.
Okay? Yeah. Send your complaints. Hey, send your complaints to this right here. Guys, pretend I'm holding up a trash can. Yeah, send it to this right
Whoa.
here.
Oh!
Throw it right in the trash.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Alexis whiffed. She whiffed so hard trying to hit Krogus. That puts us back at the top of the order. Beezow, it is your turn. Feeling refreshed, feeling inspired. What's gonna happen now?
This is my moment. I have a quick question. The
have an
animated
answer.
shield, can I summon that
Yep.
to another person or just myself?
I am going to say that you are in charge of the shield. So you can absolutely grant your temporary assistance, but you have to remember, you have to speak your word
Yes, I
that
remember.
activates.
So I stand up tall, take a deep breath, slowly unsheath my greatsword, and say, "Zoppity bop bop bop, motherfucker!" And I summon a
Yo,
shield to my friend Oinksy.
he didn't censor the
swore.
swear.
I said the swear with full confidence, like I didn't stutter or anything.
Wow.
Damn.
I
So
send
that's
my
a
shield
guy
over.
who's not afraid to swear.
Yes.
So this is the animated shield. So it like comes out of your pack, and it's like you hear like as it like is stretching, and then it's like boom, and it's like and then it's circling
Jesus.
Oinksy, and it's like
Yeah, how's it going, bud? How you doing? I'm the animated shield.
and it's
Oh,
just kind of like
Christ.
circling
I didn't know
Oinksy
it was
around.
sentient. Sorry, Oinksy.
I didn't know it was obnoxious.
No, I don't
You
say
can you look to Oinksy, and Oinksy seems like super into it. Like he's just like, oh my gosh, like somebody just did magic in front of him. He's just like, what? Oh,
It's like one of those like rotating toys above a cradle. It's just
Exactly.
totally enamored by it. All right, so I do that for Oinksy and my bro, and then I whisper to myself in my best Krogus impersonation. I am the Senate. And I go for the same exact fucking to try to just stab
you want to
Alexis.
do another? Okay, so you want to do
Yeah,
another
I'm
front
going
flip?
for it.
Okay,
I have the
Okay.
power of friendship now.
right. So roll me an acrobatics check.
That was such a good Krogus.
21.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Whoa.
a beautiful front flip. You couldn't have
Yes.
landed more perfectly. And Jake, I'm gonna say that this front flip is so good
It's
that
not a front
because
flip.
you were.
Just to be
Oh,
clear,
I thought it was a front flip.
it's a spiraling, lunging attack.
Okay, so
But, yeah.
But whatever.
because that was executed so accurately, I'm gonna say that you get advantage on this attack roll. So go ahead and roll 2 d20s, and we're gonna take the highest number.
Ooh. Okay. I'm feeling fired up. So we got a 17
Okay.
and 13.
Okay, so the 17 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage on Alexis.
All right, with my great sword,
Oh,
that's a
10.
10.
Dang.
I gotta stop saying the rolls out loud. Sorry, guys.
you're just excited
Is
we're
this,
doing well.
is this
Okay.
a moment where I'm able to roll for more damage using my bardic inspiration?
No. You could have rolled if you needed assistance getting to land the hit. That's where you could have
Okay.
rolled an additional d6.
All right, well I'll take
But
the 10.
you still have plenty of time to save that.
Okay.
Okay. Leon, it is your turn, my friend. Oh, I'm sorry, Beezow. Did you want to do anything else with your turn? I felt like the front flip and the super attack was pretty good.
No, I mean I just did a crazy stab move. So
It was
I'm
pretty
pretty
sick.
happy.
Okay.
And you protected
So-
Oinksy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good move.
Yeah. If we hate the shield voice, we'll get rid of it.
No, I love
It's just like he's a cartoon, and I'm like,
I love
you know,
Yeah.
Leon
commit.
hates it.
Beezow the character hates it because I think that's funny.
Yeah, we're all like, oh, brother.
Gotta,
I'm like, god.
gotta do it.
Okay, it has a voice.
I like the canon of everybody hating the shield. That to me is really funny. Okay, Leon, it is your turn, my friend.
All right, if I go get my blanket, where does that leave me?
I'm gonna say
I
that
can't shoot her with arrows. I got one move here.
You can't.
The
So
zombies are killing each other.
now, hear me out. With your movement speed, you could either go and attack Alexis, or you could go pick up your blanket. You only have enough movement speed to do one.
Pick up
because if you
blanket.
remember, she teleported 20 feet away from the blanket.
Nobody's trying to get your blanket, Chris. Just leave it.
My name is Leon.
Leon,
I don't want to lose it down here.
pick up your blankie later.
Ugh, I can't hit her with arrows. My
Hit her with
fists
the
are
bow.
weak.
Then hit her with
Oh, that's
friendship.
right. My club sucks. All right, I succumb to the peer pressure. I'm like, fine.
Yes.
I whip out my club and I'm all sarcastic, waving it around. I rolled a hit and I rolled a 5.
So your sarcasm just doesn't land well, and I think it's because your heart isn't in the right place. You really wanted to get that blanket. You just completely whiff, and
Is this what you
yeah,
wanted?
My feelings
missed
are actually a
completely.
little bit hurt.
I'm sorry.
No, Beezow's.
I know. I'm apologizing to Beezow. Wait, why are your feelings?
So that's about, unfortunately, Leon, that's about all you can do.
Well, wait a second though, because I have an
Okay.
inspiration thingy from last time that I haven't used yet.
Oh,
fuck
okay. So if then we can blah, 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 in reverse.
So I'm annoyed that my club missed, but now I'm like actually feeling embarrassed. So I'm gonna use that rage to just fully try and do it again.
Do it again.
Oh, okay,
A
21.
natural 20,
What's that?
dude. Okay. So what I want you to do with this roll is you're going to roll a standard attack, okay? Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna add max damage on top of it for getting a critical
Oh
hit.
hell yeah!
I think this is the first natural 20 of the game.
I
so,
got a 4.
I'm sorry. Whoa, so your club is 2d4?
I don't know.
You were
Yeah, I
complaining
guess
about your
so.
Damn, dog.
Yeah.
Dude, 2d4 rules.
Is
So-
it cool?
2d4 rules. That's really good. So it's 2d4 minus 1, which is kind of weird.
It's because of my personal, what I bring to the table, which is not being good at wielding a club.
So you do a 4 plus 7 of damage,
Okay.
which is 11 damage.
Nice. Through the power of embarrassment, I whack this mole.
Your club, you kind of did that thing where you swung, and Alexis like moved her head at it like just in time, but then you kind of like winked at her and came back around like fucking Serena Williams with a backhand in the tennis, or any other tennis player, because I don't know another tennis player. And
Venus Williams.
just
Williams.
exactly, you come back like Venus Williams and just absolutely smack the shit out of Alexis. Alexis falls back and is now laying prone, and like she is in major crisis, major damage. You have significantly hurt her. You can tell that she is on her last legs. The purple in her eyes is like sort of flickering, and there's like smoke that keeps swirling around her, and you look in her chest and there's a gold circle that you see.
Oh.
Ooh. Hey, the token. I think.
Oh.
She got a circle in her.
I forgot we were trying to find those.
Is that? I wonder if this is what's making her evil. Is this gonna mess us up and make us evil? Anyway, let's keep fighting.
Just to be safe, you should take it.
Future conversation
Since
thought.
you're the smallest of us.
Let's put a pin in this.
With that, it's Stumbleton's turn.
I first, before I make my move, I want to know what the floor looks like in front of me. I want to know what the scenery is in my immediate
Okay.
view. Yeah.
In your immediate view, you're directly outside in a giant cave, and you can see that there's a large stone like structure behind you, like a Minecraft dungeon, dude. And then there's just like a big crevasse that's pretty far off to the side that goes straight down into like a flowing river of lava.
Okay.
In front of you, it's just like cave, it's big rock formations and stalactites and stalagmites.
I love the description. I was just wondering where everybody was in accordance to me.
Oh,
But you painted
Gotcha.
a beautiful picture. One, I forgot that
So-
there was a crevasse. I'm totally going to try to Spartan kick somebody. But
Bro,
I
never
definitely
forget the crevasse.
I want to know kind of where
So,
I am in relation to all of this.
now if you remember on your last turn, you kind of joined the party because you sprinted up to Alexis and hit her with your warhammer. So Alexis is like 7 feet away from you.
Okay.
Leon just knocked her on her butt, on her back actually, and yeah, you're like well within. You're right there. Okay. You're probably like 20 to 25 feet away from the zombies that are attacking each other, while Stefan is also trying to kill them.
And are the zombies close to the crevice?
Yes.
Like kicking distance to the crevice?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to use... Oh, man, there's so many things I could do. I just realized I had those actual things I could use. So I'm going to use my Ring of Jumping, and I'm going to leap towards the zombies. And while in air...
Whoa!
If you couldn't see this coming, my robe is flying in the air. You can see literally.
Bullets are flapping in the wind.
And I'm just putting my foot out, and I'm aiming towards the chest of the least hurt zombie.
Okay.
In respects to kicking into the crevasse, if we didn't already know, that's my move.
Now I want this to work so much. Okay.
Okay.
I want this to work so much, but you have to roll an acrobatics check
If you
for
roll
the
a
jump.
1, you're splooshing into that crevasse.
Oh, sploosh.
Early death for you.
It is a 10.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. I am going to say that you had a 50-50 chance of that working, and it worked.
Ah!
So, now, I'd say that at this point you're going for a kick, and we'll call that an unarmed strike.
Yep.
And your goal is to hit both zombies off of this this ledge into the pit of lava.
Okay. I call this move the 5-winged eagle. I'm gonna go with a unarmed strike, a 3.
A 3. That's weird because it's like a 0 plus 3.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me do my hit first, right? Because that was just my athletics. Or my acrobatics.
No, you definitely hit. I'm saying with that 10 that you landed that kick.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, bludgeoning. I rolled a 3.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Unarmed strike. I hit.
Yeah, did you hit the plus 3? I hit the plus 4.
That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess. Oh, that was to hit.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. 14 isn't the damage. You're right, Joe. I'm sorry. I was mistaken. The 3 was the damage. But guess what? That's exactly how much health those zombies had left.
Perfect.
So you jump, and with your ring of jumping, it extends your jump by 3. So everybody just sees you soar across this cave, and you look like fucking Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat 2. You're like just like running and kicking your feet, and the zombies hear you like screaming at them as they're coming, and you hit one right directly in the face, and it knocks into the other one, and they do that thing where they're like, whoa. And Joe, I'm gonna let you finish the scene, okay? But these zombies are just standing there like, whoa, whoa, like on the very edge of the cliff.
So I land, and I put my robe back together after everybody saw everything flapping in the wind, and then I look at them and I go, I blow through my head.
Oh my God, so perfect. As soon as you do that little blow, they're like, oh.
Nailed
And
it.
then you hear as they landed the zombie, they're like, and then you have killed the zombies.
Woo!
That's how we do it. And then as my Do I have a bonus action still?
Sure.
Okay, because the last thing I want to do is end my rage for whatever comes next.
I've calmed
Gotcha.
down.
Okay.
Calm down. Yeah, I
So-
just take a breath. I'm like, whew, all right.
And that's good self-regulation.
Tai Chi.
Alexis is laying on the ground. She's barely conscious. Stefan comes sprinting over, and he is going to try and hit that golden disc in the center of Alexis. Okay, he gets advantage because it's 950. Okay. Because she was knocked prone, we'll say that he rolled a 12, and he hits that golden that golden disc that's in the center of Alexis's chest, and rolls the perfect amount of damage to knock this disc off of Alexis. It falls and clinks, and you see that this it's like everything that was turning Alexis's body black, kind of like a symbiote in like Spider-Man, like Venom. It sucks off of her, and it goes and forms in a ball in the circle, and then it explodes. So I am going to roll a d10. 9. Okay. So everybody takes 4 damage.
Yeesh.
This amorphous blob of black goop that was covering Alexis comes off of her body, and you see a woman that looks strikingly blocky, very much like a normal woman, to Stefan, is laying there like she's pale. You don't see her breathing. And this black orb, it flies over to where the golden disc landed and explodes and hits everybody for a small amount of damage. And you have defeated the evil. You guys have destroyed what was corrupting this world. Stefan runs over and he picks up Alexis in her arms, and he's shaking her Alexis, I'm here. And Oinksy runs over, and he now goes up to Alexis and is using his nose to push her hand, and then you see her hand start to stroke Oinksy's head.
Aww.
And she's so Alexis says, Stefan, where are we? And Stefan is it's okay. You're okay. And he just hugs her, and he's crying.
Oh. Can I
run
cast
over and
Healing
grab the
Word?
coin.
What was it?
I was gonna ask if I could cast Healing Word to heal Alexis, since we just beat the crap out of her. But now she's not evil.
Yeah, I mean, you totally can if you want.
Okay. I cast Healing Word.
Okay. And what does that do?
It's a creature of my choice that I can see within range regains hit points equal to... I guess I don't know if this matters. It felt right. 1d4 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
Okay, so you rolled what did you roll with that?
A 5.
Okay. So you heal Alexis for 5. You can see that her what you just did was very soothing. She's still in a great deal of pain and discomfort, but you did dull that pain a lot.
I'm looking over at Beezow and Krogus, and I'm is she good now? Do we should we kill her? Do we keep fighting her?
I was thinking the same thing.
She's obviously fine now.
I don't know.
All the purple stuff is gone.
I'm a
That
man of
doesn't
my
mean
word.
anything.
There was a black
So-
blob that exploded on all of us. It came out of her chest. The token's over there.
I'm just freaking with you. I go and I grab the token.
So Beezow, you go and grab the token.
Oh boy.
Oh, wait. I
What?
stop Beezow.
Oh,
I go and grab my blanket.
Okay.
oh, Leon.
So, Leon, Beezow reaches down and grabs the token. And it's almost like Indiana Jones. Like you just barely grabbed your blanket.
Oh, thank God.
And as soon as you grab it, you guys, everything in your vision starts to pixelate. And you all feel yourselves being rushed upwards.
Oinksy.
Goodbye.
So, you guys feel yourself going upward and then coming downward, and you land. Everybody lands fine. It's nothing like too difficult. You land gently, and suddenly you hear a familiar voice say,
Congratulations! You found your first save token. You beat your first game.
Woo!
Whoa.
I just want to say when we were being like shot up into the pixelation, all of my tummy issues, I just kind of let it go, and I just like peeing in a pool. I was just like embracing the moment, and I just let it go.
It just felt right.
So,
It also
How did
felt like
that
the right moment because
rematerialize?
nobody else could see me. I couldn't see anybody else, and I was just like perfect, and I just let it happen.
Except for it lands on Stefan and Alexis.
so, Beezow, Leon, and Krogus, can you guys roll me an insight check?
I don't want to perceive this.
Whew. 3.
Oh, thank God. 10.
Perfect.
In real life, I'm having trouble. Okay. I'm insightful as fuck. Alright, I rolled a 10.
Okay. Beezow, you don't notice a thing. You're too enamored by hearing the voice. Krogus and Leon, you smell shit. You
Do I need to at least roll deception?
What the hell is this place?
if they attack you or accuse you of anything, you can absolutely try and lie your way out of it. That's fine.
Perfect.
So you guys heard that voice say, "Congratulations, you beat your first game. You got your first save token." The save token in Beezow's hand starts to wiggle, and it flies out of his hands and spins and explodes. And you see, like you did before, in this blackness, emerge text in what seems to be just like light. And it says, save file updated. And
Fuck.
then that voice comes back, and you hear the voice say,
All right, your save file has been updated. Time to continue.
I
before
really wish-
anybody can say a word, the floor below you opens up and you all begin to fall. And that's where we'll end episode 4.
I really wish I had put Oinksy in my bag of holding before we switched games. I want to see his texture change.
I'm sorry, I didn't give any of you closure. I just grabbed the thing.
You're like, ooh!
I'd like to think that if we did take Oinksy would have exploded into pixels when we all went out.
Oh no! Okay, I guess I'm glad that didn't happen.
I'm mostly sorry that there's just like loose feces falling down this.
Hello, everyone. It's me, the Menu. Thanks for watching today's episode of Choose Your Own Adventurer. Special thanks to Jake Roach for making all the music in today's episode, and TheAvocadoJam for making the art. The Master of Games wants me to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh yeah, and don't forget to save!